It annihilates all other like the surface level stuff, and it really makes you, if you actually sit down and focus on and ask yourself, it forces you to look at like the ugly parts of yourself that you're using to like for example self-sabotage, and like how am I through my actions sabotaging me from the outcome that I'm getting. And even with you, like you said that okay, there's a lack of mastery of self. I had mastered myself to the degree that I had right that I have currently back then. And then also my particular choice of woman, like they could have been like there's a concept that I think a lot of people don't realize. You could be a good person but a terrible partner in a relationship. And so with that being said, I think I take a lot of the responsibility for the women that I chose. So even if it was a case, and let's say, okay, she didn't master herself, which I have experienced that before, but I chose her. I thought that whatever we had going on, whatever you want to call it, that little situation, I thought that we could overcome that, and that she would be able to. And of course, you could say that okay, if somebody is working on themselves and on that process, that you could grow together. But if somebody has not started that journey and they're not willing to do it, it's a dead end. You're gonna be dragging that person, or you're gonna end up burning yourself out. So I take responsibility for my role in my own negligence, even though in the instance with that lack of self mastery on her part. But I really do think that, like what I said earlier about what Des said about this coming from a lot of your personal experience. What I said earlier about having like the unicorn effect by making yourself feel special, so you have that boundary, so you can protect yourself and insulate yourself from whatever the true issue might be. That's something that I had did previously. So by telling myself that okay, it wasn't me, and that it's everybody else, it was like okay, well I didn't have to do any work, I didn't have to work on anything. But once I was like, get that shit out of here, you're lying to yourself. And then once I did that, it's like oh well, huh, I actually do have some things I can work on.